Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see what I'm showcasing to you right now. If you like those vans from Europe that were quite popular, not by one, not by two, not by three brands, Uh, I think it was by four brands, but let me keep it to three brands just to be on the safe side. But if you like those popular bands in some parts of the world, then you're looking at the right video. What I have for you right now, it is a 143 scale 1999 Fiat Ducato. All right, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, I have showcased to you this model before, not this specific on the Fiat, but I showcased it to you in the Citroën, if I'm not wrong. And I also have it in the Peugeot, if I'm not wrong, too. But I'm going to make sure. But for now, let's keep it to this one. Now, this right here is the second generation of the Fiat Ducato. As you're familiar with the Fiat Ducato, like I'm kind of give you a little preview just before. It shares model with the Peugeot Boxer, I'm sorry, with the Citroën Jumper. I think in the UK, the Citroën Jumper was called Citroën Relay, and in Mexico, the Peugeot Boxer was called Peugeot Manager. Okay, this model it was from 1993 all the way till 1993 all the way down to 2006. But in Brazil, it was in production from 2000 till 2016. This specific model right here. As you can notice, this is a Carabinieri, which is like the police. I think this is an Italian police model, but the representations is perfect. It just has a little light bulb on top, but it's still exactly the same way as it looks in real life. These vans or minibus came as a three-door, a four-door, or a two or a four-door pickup. Okay. It says here these vehicles were also quite related to the Hino Poncho. I know Hino is owned by Toyota, but Hino, from my understanding, mostly only covers commercial vehicles like tractor trailers or lorries or trucks, and I'm seeing also like a van itself. Engines, let's see, we got quite a few different engines. 2.0, that's the only petrol or gasoline engine, four cylinder. Uh, Actually, all of them are going to be four cylinder, just so you know. Diesel engines, yeah, 1.9 four cylinder, 1.9 turbo. Let's see, we got a 2.0 turbo, a 2.2 turbo that was only available in the Citroën and the Peugeot, a 2.3 turbo on the Fiat, a 2.45 in the Citroën and Peugeot, a two also a 2.45, which I never heard that 45 before, either a 4 or a 2.5, but no, this is 2.45. So it's right in between. And that's also on the Fiat. I'm sorry, on the Citroën and Peugeot, I meant to say before. Now, on the Fiat, there's also a 2.5 and a 2.5 turbo. Also on the Fiat is a 2.8 and a 2.8 turbo also. Now, transmissions, we have a 5-speed manual, or if you like automatics, you had a 4-speed automatic option. It says just a little information. The second generation of the Ducato arrived in 1993 and it was still produced by Savell. Peugeot changed the name from a J5 to a Boxer, while the Citroën rebranded the C25 as a Jumper and saw as Relay in the UK and Ireland. Okay, this says that Ducato goods transport had a payload of 12 M3 which I'm not sure what that means, and comes with a choice of four engines, like I mentioned before. All of these were conformed to the Euro 3 standards and offered program maintenance management. The range included two types of gearbox. Okay, so it's basically more information of the vehicle itself. In 2002, you get a lift. It had a facelift, which I'm not really crazy about the facelift. I think if you make me choose between one or the other, maybe when this one looks better to me. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, everyone. I'm sure these Fiats, if you lived in Europe or South America, and I'm guessing other parts of the world too, you must have seen them almost everywhere. And most likely a lot in the major cities where there's a lot of goods and things being transported around. And these were the typical vans that people used them, like I said, as a Fiat, as a Peugeot, as a Citroën. So these were the common models, very common. It's like for the people that live in the US and Canada, they're very used to seeing those Dodge and also those Ford Econolines and the Chevrolet vans. Well, these Fiats were like that, but for the European and other markets in around the world too, were very popular. I think they're big, they're bulky. You definitely can fit a lot of stuff there. Not sure how reliable were they. I seen them in person, so I know they were big. I remember them. So let me know in the comments below if they were sold in your country. Were they reliable? Do you still see them around this generation? No, I know it's already a what is it like a 1996, almost 30 years old in a few months. In a month, will be 30 years old. So it is definitely a vehicle that's out there, and I'm guessing some people may say that they're not longer around in the streets like that no more. But I'll give it up to you to give me that information, and if they were reliable, the engines and all that. All right, everyone, don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. Thank you so much again. Thank you for your support. And don't forget to click and subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button that will remind you when I post more videos. Take care of yourselves more than ever, and goodbye.